94.9.
All right, it's great to have you join us this morning. It's the 26th of December, 2024. It's time for the Papers Review on 32 FM 94.9. Hope you're having a splendid holiday so far. We'll take you through the major headlines this morning. I'm Kenny Durutilu.
And I am DENIKE Dimuwago. Happy Boxing Day. We start off with the front page as always, and later on the analysis of the story. I'll be starting off with the Punch newspaper this morning. Our very first story: federal government budgets 1 trillion naira for special power interventions, multilateral projects. Ekiti clears 3,000 hectares for mechanized farming. We'll take a look at some more stories on the Punch from the Punch newspaper as education costs soar. Parents battle to keep children in school. Lagos, Abuja, Rivers fund seekers throng parks amidst stampede fears. Jos, Uyo records high turnout. Benue shuts down parks. Anambra residents remain indoors. Sokoto villagers accidentally killed as NAF bombs Lukarawa terrorists. Opposition laments hardship. APC promises stable economy. Address unemployment, extremism to end insecurity. Kuka. 3 Nigerians placed on FBI most wanted list for $6 billion fraud. On the red corner of the Punch, you find man arrested for raping impregnating 16-year-old Ogun girl. And lastly, Akeredolu's widow rejects Ayedatiwa's memorial lecture for late governor.
All right, headlines out of the Daily Post now. Gombe bus runs into Christmas procession, injures 22. As one of the major stories, Bishop Kuka blames food queues, stampedes on government failures. Police foil kidnap attempt in Katsina, rescue 10 hostages. Court orders DSS to release or arraign detained Miyetti Allah leader. Other stories out of the Daily Post this morning. Christmas Day fire got shops in Onitsha. Murder of retired Niger Permanent Secretary. Prime suspect dies in police custody. Christmas tragedy. Airstrike targeting La Kurawa bombs 2 Sokoto communities. Other stories. Insecurity. Nigerian army advises troops to avoid communication with enemies. Acquired lands. Abia communities demand employment opportunities from state government. Araba Agbaye warns against establishing Sharia courts in southwest states. Christmas, let's be our brothers' keepers. Buni to Yobe Khan. I'll take some more. Rivers Fubara, still member of PDP. Boko hardship. Many homes in Nigeria can't afford to join Christmas celebration. That's according to the Labour Party. Tinubu media chat shows he doesn't care about economic hardship. That's coming from the PDP. And lastly, none of our members defected to APC, Imo PDP.
To the Vanguard newspaper, she is innocent, prophetess Naomi's mother cries out after daughter remanded in prison. You also find LASSO workers suspend strike over salaries. Serap urges Tinubu IGP to investigate alleged assault on Channel's TV crew at Uni Abuja. Failure of government behind hunger crisis, tragic stampedes Bishop Kuka. Jigawa governor loses mum. And also you find reinforcing women's leadership participation through training at the Nigerian Institute of Policy and Strategic Studies. And you find this one that says NECA accuses Lagos Water Commission of sabotaging businesses, threaten legal action. Christmas Day Inferno, equipment, goods worth over 200 million naira destroyed in Onitsha fire outbreak. Interpol declares 14 Nigerians wanted for human trafficking. Russia's Christmas Day missile attack across Ukraine, inhumane, Zelensky. Tinubu will reposition Nigeria for prosperity. That's Governor Noah Yahaya of Gombe State. NNPCL unveils Production Monitoring Center. And lastly, Nigerian celebrities, politicians born on Christmas Day, December. That's something from the Vanguard newspaper.
headlines out of the Premium Times analysis. Despite inflicting heavy losses on bandits in 2024, Nigerian military faces daunting task. You've been interested in that. You can find it in the pages of the Premium Times this morning. Police arrests Abuja Catholic priests, church officials over fatal stampede. This one says security operatives dismantle criminal camp, recover bombs. 2 police operatives killed during shootout with suspected kidnappers. Christmas, Nigerians lament high prices of rice, chicken, onions, other food items. How Boko Haram killed civil defense officials in Niger. It's an exclusive there from the Premium Times. Tension as headers protest alleged land grabbing in Jigawa community. Tax bills, Kano Zamfara to get increased VAT allocation. Senate leader. Enugu government, rice farmers lament destruction of canal farmlands by herders. How man posing as IPOB member issued abduction threats to get 1.2 million naira ransom. Police. Other stories, gunmen abduct Nigerian lawmaker returning home for Christmas. Unilag headquarters, new Africa chapter of UNESCO Network Initiative. I'll take a couple more. 2 police operatives killed during shootout with suspected kidnappers. And lastly, Christmas, travelers lament high transportation cost.
To the Guardian paper, Christmas, Emir Sanusi felicitates Christians. Fire God's shop in Onitsha on Christmas Day. Insurgency NAF to acquire more attack jets, helicopter. That's according to the CAS. Lawan hails Buhari's legacy during visit to Daura. Road construction, DRTS cautions FCT motorist against speeding. Labour rejoices as Abiodun approves Christmas bonus for Ogun workers. Xmas Oshomole distributes 11,000 bags of rice to constituents. Syrian protest after video showing attack on Alawite shrine. Monitor witnesses. Sharia court Oyo organizers to announce new inauguration date. And also you find on the Guardian newspaper, group commiserate with stampede victim in Oyo, Anambra. Black Christmas, many fear dead as fighter jets bomb Sokoto community. Christmas, ACC urges Christians to emulate life teachings of Jesus Christ. Obrewori Gowo urge Nigerians to pray for unity. Christmas, Shetima assures Nigerians of federal government's commitment to welfare of all. Oyo approves plan for economic growth in 2025. And lastly, it's sad celebrating Christmas while Nnamdi Kanu remains in detention, says Ohanaeze.
All right, headlines from the Daily Trust. Be patient with Tinubu. 2025 presents better deal. That's a statement from Ganduje. Airstrike kills 10 Sokoto villagers. There's another headline there. Christianity, philosophy, and the requirements for Christmas celebration. That's a piece there out of the Daily Trust this morning. Nigeria Daily, the spirit of giving in Nigeria's tough economic times. There's another piece there for you if you're so interested. On Akpabio's security comments, no community is under terrorism threat under Tinubu's watch. Kano forging a path towards sustainable family planning strategy. 2025 budget and ending hunger in Nigeria. On EFCC's arrests of foreigners, Nigerians for crimes. I'll take a couple more. Many feared dead as firefighter jet bombs Sokoto community. And lastly, Tinubu governance preach peace, unity at Christmas. We'll go on our first commercial break this morning. When we come back, it's time for the analysis of the headlines. Please stay with us.
Feel better about your life.
32 FM, 94.9, the antidote to depression.
In the cooking game, you need a winning game plan. I'm not just talking about your fresh ingredients, utensils, or cooking skills. I'm talking about your choice of seasoning. Your game plan is incomplete without Maggi chicken flavor. Made with a flavorful formation of onions, celery, turmeric, it's the game changer. Elevate the taste of your everyday dishes with delicious rich chicken flavor. Oh yeah, let's go.
New Maggi chicken flavor, the game changer.
Mommy, you want to watch YouTube?
Not my phone again. Every time YouTube.
Oh, mommy, we want want to watch YouTube.
You want to watch YouTube? Not with my phone. Go and watch TV.
But there's no YouTube on our TV.
That's before. With the new 𝐿TEL Smart Router, for just 25,000 naira, you can watch YouTube and more on any TV, even our own TV.
Really? Yay! Thank you, Mommy.
Oh, you're welcome.
This season, turn any TV into a smart TV with the 𝐿TEL Smart Router and watch Nollywood movies, football, and lots more on YouTube with unlimited data for 30 days. 𝐿TEL, a reason to imagine.
Guys, let's go and get seats at that table with Semovita.
Sorry, this table is reserved for the bride's family.
Do you know who I am? I'm the older brother of the sister's last uncle who married their first cousin.
Everybody wants a seat at the Golden Penny Semovita table. Golden Penny Semovita remains my soup's first choice. It's made from premium wheat and fortified with vitamins and minerals to provide a wholesome bowl food that pairs well with Nigerian soups. Golden Penny Semovita, my soup's first choice.
Start your day and have a good time.
𝐷𝐿 Creamer.
Even when you need to clear your eyes.
𝐷𝐿 Creamer.
Or when you need to have the break time.
𝐷𝐿 Creamer.
If not tea, Papa Garita.
𝐷𝐿 Creamer. 𝐷𝐿 Creamer. 𝐷𝐿 Creamer. 𝐷𝐿 Creamer.
Good time moments with 𝐃𝐈𝐒 Creamer.
𝐷𝐿 Creamer.
We share love, we share joy, we come with open hearts. Oh, share yummy. So celebrate, jubilate, share the plate, just follow the aroma. 'Tis the season to show some love.
Are you ready to enjoy some crunchy goodness without leaving your comfort zone? Introducing www.crunchiesonline.com, your doorway to having all your crunchy, delicious menu items at your fingertips. Zero cooking plans? Not feeling outdoorsy? Skip the long queues. Visit www.crunchiesonline.com today and get your first taste of crunchy satisfaction delivered to you in no time. Crunchies, taste the difference.
Big things, Nemo like
We know you love big things. That's why we've brought back the Pepsi 60cl long throat bottle. It's big refreshment, big value, big flex, big tins. Pepsi 60cl long throat bottle is back. Big tins. Pepsi, thirsty for more.
Let me ask you a question. What holds you back when you wake up each morning? Is it the uncertainty of how the day will unfold? And as the day goes on, what makes your heart race? Is it the quiet fear that maybe you're not doing enough? And when it's evening, is it the longing for just a little more time? Whatever it is, remember, challenges don't define you, but how you rise to meet them. Staying connected to your dreams, that's how you break free from limits. Get unlimited data plus up to 6-hour battery backup to keep you connected without interruptions on 𝐿TEL 4G 5G Smart Connect. Visit the nearest 𝐿TEL shop to find out more. 𝐿TEL, a reason to imagine.
Hello, abeg no vex. This Milo packets look different too. I see say them write support energy release for this packet. Abeg, na the same Milo.
No, this na the new improved Milo. The support energy release means say when you give your pikin dem Milo as part of their breakfast, you dey give them enough energy when they need to go school.
Ah, I like this one.
Your pikin dem need nourishing energy. Make you give them the new improved Milo for breakfast. It gets correct nutrients where they support energy release to help them use their day well. Milo, energy to go further.
32 FM
94.9.
Filling the world with laughter, 32 FM 94.9. It's time to explore the headlines, the details of these stories. To do that for us, we have Austin Udumo. I am DENIKE Adimuwago.
And I'm Kenny Durutilu. Good morning, Austin.
Good morning, Kenny. And DENIKE, good morning.
Compliments of the season. It's great to have you join us.
Season greeting to you guys. Yeah, thank you for having me.
Right. Okay, so I'd like us to start off with this one. Gunmen abduct Nigerian lawmaker returning home for Christmas. We hear that the lawmaker, Justice Azuka, was abducted on Tuesday night while going home for Christmas. News is that his whereabouts are not known. Of course, the kidnappers haven't reached out for a ransom or anything like that. But I'd just like you to touch on this one, Austin. Some days ago, the president in the media chat was talking about security, and he said something about people can't travel now. All his things are getting better. What do you make of that, the story?
Yes, I think that was an unfortunate incident, which means that so many parts of the country are still trouble, especially the eastern part of the country. The statement of the president is not a sweeping statement that we are now free from a couple of insecurities here and there. I think probably was referring to Kaduna-Abuja highway, where at some point it became very difficult to travel on that road. If you look at general security situation, especially in the northern part of the country, even those who live in the north will confirm that relatively things are becoming better in that area. That does not mean that across the country there are not still cases of threat, security threat and insecurity here and there. It's unfortunate that this lawmaker was adopted in that manner, and like family sources have said, up to now, no official statement from the kidnappers. Don't also forget, my mind is that I hope it will not be killed, just like so many other prominent elements were wasted in the eastern part of the country under the name of unknown gunmen. Because if it is kidnapping for ransom, I believe that after 24 hours, communications will have occurred. But as it is now, the security operative in Anambra State, they said they are doing all their best. Let there be synergy among security agencies to look at the issue deeply. I also hope that it's not a case of just adoption for political reason. Don't forget, this particular lawmaker was reinstated by the courts. It was the constituency was won by PDP in Anambra State, and eventually the court nullified that particular election and reinstates this Azuka as the original owner of that particular mandate, as someone who won the election. You understand the point I'm making?
Right, yeah.
So as we look at the security angle, which is the general overview as far as the case is concerned, let's also not forget to also look at political dimension too. It can also be tied to politics one way or the other. But the bottom line is that I want a situation where this man will be rescued. I don't want him to die in custody. I don't want anything to happen to him. And as many Nigerians that are facing similar situation, I want them to be rescued. So security operatives should do more, and the government should also do more to ensure and guarantee safe environment for people.
Talking on the southeast, I want you to touch on what 𝐒𝐻𝐻 said yesterday about Nnamdi Kanu. According to the statement that they released, they said that it's sad celebrating Christmas while Nnamdi Kanu remains in detention. And they also fingered two people who might be responsible for Kanu's detention, despite the situation of trying to get him out of his predicament.
Yes, I think for 𝐻𝐻𝐻, it's a good position that they have come to maintain. I particularly expect, I keep saying this, the government to look at a political solution or a kind of political settlement to the case of Nnamdi Kanu. The incarceration is becoming too protracted, which does not really make sense anymore. I feel that since it's a case that the federal government, through the Attorney General of the Federation, can decide to file a nolli prosecute, can decide to discontinue, I feel that we can look at political option because most of the time it's not properly tried. At times you see even the government council delaying the process. You even see a situation where it's denied access repeatedly to his council to even observe his basic hygiene. So I believe that there is no serious negotiation from some political leaders in the Southeast. We have some leaders of thought from that angle. There's a way they can engage the government. Let's look at what is in it for him. And particularly the last time Nnamdi Kanu was allowed to address the press in the courtroom, he sounded like somebody who has really seen a lot and who has changed in terms of becoming more sober than he used to be. This was somebody that had to append the signature to a statement disowning sit at home that has granted a lot of business activity in the Southeast. So a man like that can even be useful for the government if the government decides to harness that. Of course, the last administration said since the case is already on trial, they need to follow the court process. But we have also seen cases in the past that the federal government discontinued for political reasons. Ardent corruption cases, criminal cases were discontinued for political reasons as a result of power negotiation. So I see no reason why Nnamdi Kanu cannot also be given that type of political soft landing. So I expect some notable voices within the Southeast to still come out for Nnamdi Kanu and look at this issue critically. And I appeal to the federal government. I feel personally that the president will gain a lot of popularity if he decides to apply political solution to the case of Nnamdi Kanu by granting him freedom. You can pardon him, let some people stand shorty for him, give him condition. The Nnamdi Kanu, like I said, that I saw the last time that I addressed the court, I feel that whatever condition that is tied to his freedom is ready to bear it. I see him as a broken man. That's the way I see it.
All right, let's quickly move to the north. There was an incident yesterday. The military says that they're currently denying error while the residents are crying foul. And there was something about a bomb dropped by military jets to pursue bandits. That's the Lukarawa bandits somewhere in Sokoto yesterday. That's the Salime local government area. Now, according to the council chairman and the people in the community, they said it killed livestock. It also killed innocent villagers. Of course, people have said this only happens in Nigeria, where you're pursuing bandits and then human beings are being, collateral damage in the entire situation. I just want you to touch on this because this is not the first time we've had a situation like this where the military are doing something in terms of banditry curb, and then something like this happens.
If it becomes reoccurring, it means that something is fundamentally wrong. But the fact that Nigeria is the only place it can happen, that is fallacy. It can happen. Collateral damage is allowable in any situation, especially when it has to do with a war situation. Even in a clear-cut war situation, it does happen. Let alone this enemy that we are fighting, not conventional warfare. So it can happen. I think the military need to do their own work properly. Trying to simply justify that the military cannot make mistake, I don't think that make any sense. Let's appraise the situation. If you look at it very well, this is not the first time this is happening. Military have genuinely made mistake in terms of mistarget airstrike in the past. The thing that must be done is that they must act on verifiable and actionable intelligence. The major purpose of the operation must be about precision. There must be precision in terms of accuracy, because when intelligence are actionable, you can determine the precision. And once you determine the precision, you must give allowance for protection of human lives. So that is what the military should own up to. Okay, how many of these bandits or terrorists have been killed in the process? They need to let us know. Community leaders have come out that innocent people have died. On the flip side, too, there is always this back and front. When there is insurgency in the north, when they are troubling the people, they will cry on the government. The government is not doing enough as far as the issue is concerned. Anytime occasions like this happen, the people will still say they are innocent people that they kill. So who are these bandits? Are they ghosts? Because if the military said that they have gotten intelligence that, these people are in this also place, and they decide to rain bomb on those places. And this same set of villagers will still come out to say that, oh, it is innocent people. So who are even this criminal element? So I'm looking at it from two angles now. Let the military do their own work properly. Simply dismissing it cannot solve the problem if it actually happens and the innocent life that have been lost outweigh the terrorists that we are targeting. It means that it's counterproductive.
But would you commend the Sokoto state government? They announced that there would be a donation of 20 million naira and 100 bags of foodstuff to assist the bereaved families.
Well, if it is verified that those who died in the process, they are innocent citizens, whatever the government can do to placate them, to survey the situation, I think is not out of place. But who are even these real criminals? Does it mean that the military missed their target? Does it mean that there is foul play somewhere? Because this back and forth, I remember under Jonathan those days, they will call on the federal government and say, oh, Boko Haram, they want to destroy our land. By the time the military move in, especially under 𝐒𝐈𝐒𝐿 as the chief of army staff, by the time the military move in, they will say somebody somewhere has come to kill their children. So who are these people? No. Is it that when they kill them, they become your children, they become innocent citizens, and when they are terrorizing the place, you call on the government to arrest the situation? I think there are saboteurs within the system. That is, we must also investigate that too. But for those who may have died innocently, whatever the government can do, I think is in order. And the military must do their thorough job. Because if you don't carry out actionable intelligence, there will be casualty. Of course, there are collateral damages in any situation. But then the civilian casualty must not outweigh the targeted enemy. If that happens, like I said earlier, it becomes counterproductive and it becomes needless.
All right, we have a commercial break to go in about 2 minutes. But quickly, Austin, I'd like you to touch on this one. Bishop Matthew Kukah, in his Christmas message, he said that those people who lost their lives in the stampedes at food distribution points are a metaphor for the situation of desperation that citizens have been thrown into. Just your reaction to that.
Yes, he blamed practically the government for it. We can blame the government for it. The government has not done enough, or the government need to do more to solve the hunger problem in the land. But all this stampede that happened, the one in Okija, the one in Abuja, the one in Ibadan, hunger is part of it, but they are not basically hunger. There are other factors. After all, a clergyman also organized a giveaway medical outreach in Liberty Stadium. People didn't die. There was no stampede. Somebody that I know also organized something like that in Ibadan. Yes, on Christmas Day yesterday. People did it that you didn't even know about it. If I mention the name of the person and the location, you will know. But nobody heard about it because it was properly coordinated and they maximized the opportunity. So my issue is that it's not even like palliative. It's not even like a major giveaway, just like Christmas handouts, just to give something for the purpose of Christmas. Right. Maybe food that they will consume on the spot or what have you. How does that solve the hunger problem in their life? I understand that times are hard, there is desperation in the land, but it's also more of attitudinal problem. 10 years ago, it happened. 20 years ago, it happened. There have never been any time. Once there is going to be freebies, people will want to die there. Was it because of hunger in the land that made people to go to Islamic high school by 5 a.m. and start throwing their children? They are throwing them past the fence. They will throw little children across the fence. What are they going to give them? Are they going to empower them for life? So that is a combination of so many factors. Of course, the government can be blamed because the hunger issue is becoming too acute in the country. But we also have our own personal problem, our own attitude. Even those that can afford it will still want to die for it because it's free. Right. So we must also check that mentality too.
Okay. We have to go on another commercial break. When we come back, time to take your thoughts to the headlines this morning. To stay with us.
You're listening to 32 FM 94.9.
ìwọ̀n bẹ̀ yẹn ó ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ dẹ̀bọ̀ ẹgbẹ̀rún 5 náírà ṣó o wá rí ìwọ tó wà lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ ọ̀hún ó sì láǹfààní oṣù kan sí i láti darapọ̀ wọ Premier League lórí Showmax kò yọwọ́ náà tó wà lẹ́yìn sílẹ̀ o báwo ni 1,000 náírà káàdì ìpè àti 2,000 náírà fún ìdínwó lórí uber ṣe máa rí lára ẹ̀ Gbogbo eléyìí la ṣeé ṣe tí o bá ra àpò Unwrap and Win-T náà kí o ṣí i. Wá kóró náà tó ní kóòdù ní nọ́mbà mẹ́fà lára. Tẹ kóòdù yìí ránṣẹ́ sí 8-0-1-1 kó o sì tẹ̀lé àwọn àlàyé tó bá jẹyọ láti jẹ̀bù. Àǹfààní yìí ṣì wà níwọ̀nba ìgbà tọ́jà yìí bá wà ńlẹ̀. Àdéhùn àtàlàyé ń bẹ ṣá o. Èrè ń bẹ nínú àpò Unwrap and Win-T náà. No, àsìkò tó láti jẹun tó dára.
Baba Precious, you didn't tell me that your wife has given birth.
Giving birth?
Your daughter Precious said you have a smallie at home.
Oh, you mean 3 Crowns Milk Smallie pack?
Smallie?
Yes, it is the new Smallie with tasty nourishment I bought to show love to my treasure.
Aww.
Introducing 3 Crowns Milk Smallie Pack. A tasty nourishment. Buy yours today. 3 Crowns Milk. Healthy moms, happy families.
Enjoy meals that make the soul merry with Mama Dog cooking oil and spread.
Every day when my pikin them come back from school, I know they sabi them again. Hello, Unabi. What's all this dirty uniform? With sweat cover, with dirty socks, we've been clean for morning. You don't change, oh. Anyway, I understand because I know say school now serious work. For them to come home like this means they no be small energy don't come out from them body. So therefore, I make sure I dey give them nutritious Milo for breakfast every day.
Your pikin them need nourishing energy. Make you give them the new improved Milo for breakfast. It get correct nutrients where they support energy release to help them use their day well. Milo, energy to go further.
Milo. In the kitchen game, there are players and then Agba Ballers, MVP, Player of the Year, 10-0, no rival. Become an Agba Baller with the new improved Maggi chicken flavor, the game changer, made with a flavorful formation of onions, celery, turmeric to bring out your top game in the kitchen. Elevate the taste of your everyday dishes with delicious rich chicken flavor. Oh yeah, let's go.
New Maggi chicken flavor, the game changer.
Big things, Nemo like
Pepsi 60cl long throat bottle is back. It's big refreshment, big value, big flex, big tins. Pepsi, thirsty for more.
Hey, here's a question for you. What gets you out of bed in the morning? Is it the sunrise? The sound of your alarm? No, it's that dream, that drive, that unstoppable force inside you. And you know what fuels that drive? It's starting your day strong with the rich, creamy taste of Nescafe Original 3-in-1, carefully crafted from selected coffee beans. So, whatever your hustle, go from maybe or I can't to I can and I will. Nescafe Original 3-in-1. Start strong, finish strong.
I'm in love. Sonia tomato mix, stand up. Easy to open, easy to squeeze, easy to scoop and easy to stir.
Sonia tomato mix in a new stand-up pouch.
Start your day and have a good time. Kivo Krima. Even when you need to clear your eyes. Kivo Krima. And when you need to have the break time. Kivo Krima. It's not tea, Papa Garita. Kivo Krima. Kivo Krima. Kivo Krima. Kivo Krima.
Good time moments with Kivo Krima.
Kivo Krima.
32 FM 94.9.
We'll open the phone lines on the Break of Dawn Papers Review. 32FM 949 0705 5949 0809 7949. We're also live on our Facebook. It's 32FM 949 Fenya. We'll take a look at some of the comments on Facebook this morning. I can see a comment from Okediran, but Martinez says, happy Boxing Day. And it also says enjoy the gifts in boxes, celebrate with your means, guide your expenses because January 2025 is far. House rent, school fees, etc. are staring on the face this coming January. All right, and we'll take a look at some more comments. He also says the philosophy of sharing rice to Nigerians is not the solution to hunger in the land. Let the policies have a human face while the workers were paid promptly such that it will increase their purchasing power. The fund will trickle down to the general masses. He also adds that the governors in the southeast have lots to do to address the security situation in that area. They can complement what the federal government is doing to secure their people in that part of the country.
All right, once again, the phone lines 0705 5949 0809 7949. In case you're having trouble connecting to those lines, you can also try 0906 2000 949. Again, 0906 2000 949. We still have Austin with us this morning. We'll take some other stories. I have this headline here, Austin. It says Tinubu's media chat shows he doesn't care about economic hardship. That's coming from the PDP, and it's a story from the Daily Post newspaper this morning. We have a call. Let's do this one.
Hello, good morning. Okay, seems that call ended.
All right, Austin, you want to react to that?
Yes, the statement from the PDP is ordinarily expected, and I don't personally expect them to say otherwise.
Please hold that thought. We'll pick a call now.
Okay.
Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Happy Boxing Day.
Happy Boxing Day.
Yeah, thank you.
Augustine, good morning. Here is Adeshri Monola from UI. In all, I like to comment on only the relationship between the bandits and our military in the north. Like Augustine has said, I remember when even the former president Buhari was saying that Jonathan was killing their children, and here are the children that are disturbing them, harassing them. Even these so-called Sokoto state, they are the ones, all of them, in their presence like this. They killed the Burasame. Let military, whatever mistake they make anywhere in the north, let military hit them, wipe them off with their terrorist act. Because I don't understand why they will kill somebody. Our people now, they kidnap them in Ekiti now. When you look at their names now, that the name of the kidnapper now, there are people that bear their names. Wipe them off. As far as Southerners are there now, wipe them off. When Northerners get there, they protect them. They protect criminals. These are the best of the day.
All right, Austin, you want to go ahead with your comments?
Yes, it's ordinarily expected. If you look at it based on economic reality, I think the government, especially the president, still need to show cause why things must remain the same. Of course, he begged for more time. He also took responsibility as far as the media chat was concerned. But what Nigerians want to see is drastic reduction in food prices, reducing the hardship to the barest minimum, and the president is not willing to reverse some of these policies. Personally, I don't think some of the policies can 100% be reversed, but whatever the government can do to cushion the effects, let's cushion the effect. If you say you are not going to pay subsidy again, fine. If this is the actual price we are paying without subsidy, let's see how things go. But you must work on other areas of the economy. Let's see how we can use monetary policy to improve the value of our currency.
Hello, good morning.
Because weakening of our currency
Austin,
is one of the
please hold that forward. Hello, good morning.
This is Benga Mario calling from Apata.
All right, Benga, good morning.
Yeah, happy Boxing Day to you guys there.
Yeah, happy Boxing Day.
I'm owing you a Christmas gift. Please, let's see. That's number one. Then secondly, on the issue that happened between the Navy, the bomb that dropped from I think it's Sokoto that killed so many villagers like that. I think the reason for that is that there's no usually consequences for bad behavior, because this thing happened during Jonathan's regime, that the innocent Nigerians were even being killed. And the thing is this: we want to kill our targeted enemy are those bandits, but we ended up to kill our innocent Nigerians. and lives of an average Nigerian matters a lot. Could you believe that yesterday was Christmas? In my home, I could not celebrate Christmas with my family. I did not even buy a cup of rice to celebrate Christmas. Why? It's not because the money is not there. Because I'm using that to sympathize with those that lost their life in the stampede incident that happened in Ibadan, Anambra, and Abuja. And I told my family, I said, for this reason, we are not going to celebrate Christmas in my home. And we heard another thing, just like that. So that means that the lives of an average Nigerian matters. So the question now is that how do we stop this menace? How do we stop killing Nigerian innocent Nigerian? While we are targeting to kill a bandit. The army should be more proactive enough to ensure that they mark their target, kill the target, the targeted enemy, and not an innocent Nigerians. No. The lives of Nigerians matters. Thank you very much. Mr. Austin, I'm winning a Christmas gift. Thank you.
All right, thank you. 0705 5949 0829 7949.
Once again, you can try the other line, 0906 200949. Some of the, of course, let's do this one, 0705. Okay, let's do this one. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning, everyone in the studio.
Good morning.
This is John Olariwaju. I'm calling from Uvimpa. If I could remember vividly, last week, it's like there was a news that Minister for Defense, Matawale, said that there is no more Lakurawa, these people, terrorists again, in that place. Why I think maybe one of the, commissioner of the police in Savara now said that no, they are still there. Just imagine what happened now. Are we saying that there is no Lakurawa terrorists over there again? Maybe some of these ministers to me, they don't even, maybe they are just doing sacrifice, as far as I'm concerned. And therefore, killing the innocents when you are doing your operation, I think we need to to pay attention to it, because it has going to maybe 2 or 3 times now. And I give kudos to the military, but I think they need to change the way they were operating when it comes to be killing the terrorists. Because sometimes when there is criminal mix up with the innocent people, I think according to the way they are operating, they said that they should allow the criminal to go so that they will not kill the innocent people. So to me, they need to check the way they were operating. Thank you. Good morning.
All right, thank you very much. Puchueke says Nigerians should be cautious as 2025 will not be predictable owing to the contents of the 2025 budget. That was the comment. It's time for us to go. Thank you, Austin Udumo, for your analysis this morning. Thank you, dear listener.
Thank you
for staying tuned. Today is the Laughter Fest event of 32 FM 94.9. It's live at the Racecourse Amphitheatre at Damasingba, and we hope to see you there. Today it's a free event. Come one and come all. I am DENIKE Ademuwako.
And I'm Kenny Durutilu. Good morning. The Smart Kid Show is up next.